I almost did it again, guys. I almost did it again where I went into the game and forgot to hit record. But good thing it wasn't that far into it to where I had to do like a full reset. I noticed a blank screen to my right and I acted immediately. But yo, what is up, guys? This is ZeGamerBoy and welcome back to The Beast Inside. So where we're at right now, we are in the shoes once again of Adam after he had read the note about Charles Hyde going into the mines and encountering Willman down there. And this is continuing off the story that I missed prior to the last episode. So again, from before we started reading the note, where we started reading the note was in the basement where we found the corpse of the cop that was looking for the Soviet who intruded our home. And yeah, now we woke up from reading the letter. We are always waking up someplace other than where we left off from reading the letter, and we're in the bottom of a well, which I don't understand how we got to the bottom of a well, but we got to the bottom of a well. So let's continue this story here with good old Adam at the bottom of a well.
Oh, fuck. I quit it.
Yeah, why am I cuffed
Well,
to a headless dude? Also, I did do this cutting bit just a second ago, so you see the knife. If you're squeamish for things, don't watch me saw off a decapitated man's hand. So, just avert your eyes real quick.
fuck, I think I'm gonna puke.
But what I can say is I'm gonna have a pretty cool bracelet. I've got a cool handcuff bracelet. It's pretty nice, pretty neat, pretty great. Okay, we are up, and now we gotta get out of this goddamn hole. Find a way out of the well. I got a rock. I'm a rock master. Oh, nope. Catch it. See, the thing is, when I did this part just a second ago, I hit this bucket on the first try. Now it's gonna take an eternity for me to knock this bucket into the well. Okay. Please? Yes. Let me climb up. Chain. I'm climbing up chain. We are good. No, stop. My handcuff is freaking out right now. It's like just going crazy on my wrist.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break.
Yeah, we're not falling back to who knows where. Now let's climb out of here. Let's climb out of here. Not be stuck in the well. We're gonna be like Spider-Man and climb. I am so strong and athletic. I should go on Ninja Warrior. Again, the handcuff is just freaking out. I can't contain myself. I was just attached to two people at once. It's so exciting. Okay, we are out of the well. And let's pick up the keys, remove the handcuff, my nice bracelet. It was a good bracelet. It treated me well for a few moments, and now I gotta move on from it. Get the bloods off me.
I must get back to Emma as soon as possible.
Again, like I said this a moment ago, but why the hell is his tonation, his voice so calm after finding himself shackled to a headless guy in a well? He doesn't give a fuck. Emma, I'm on my way. Don't worry. The Soviets will not get you. You should have an idea of how far you are from home because you walked here not that long ago. And this one was actually better when he woke up because he, Stop that. I don't need the rustling of bushes. But he actually woke up within the same vicinity as the cabin.
Emma's alone at home. I must get back to her as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which route to take. I don't like the thing scuttling in the bushes. Okay, I should have gone down the other path. Oh, I don't like. Ugh. But yeah. So we woke up near where we left off before, and that's a good thing. Oh, boards, great. There's one, and there is two for me to crawl through. Okay, this is definitely the spookiest atmosphere that we've had with Adam. Besides, like, the first day of us controlling him, or second day of us controlling him, where we found the barn in the back drop. Tower, Chapel, Firewatch. So, okay, I'm guessing I'm going over this bridge. But this is freaky. This is something that you definitely see in a horror movie. Can I pick up? No? Why is there just a random flashlight on the ground? What kind of spooks are gonna come to fruition here?
I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's alright.
She's probably not. She's probably captured. Or you're the maniac and you're having the same kind of fits as the beast inside as Charles Hyde. I'm still not convinced that Charles Hyde is completely sane, which he's even alluded to it a little bit. Oh god. Okay. Honey, I'm
Emma!
home.
Where is she?
Oh, the music. Well done. Well done setting the tone here. Emma, my wife, where are you? I love you. Emma. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. This is not looking so good for me. Or she. This is bad. Upstairs, Emma. Oh, this bedroom looks so nice now from before. Hello, Buddha. That might not... I think that's an incarnation of Buddha, but I'm also not 100% sure. I could be totally mistaken. Oh, this is a nice room, too. Hi, Emma.
He's been here again.
Ooh, chills.
This time. What happened to you? Why do you look like this?
I, slipped and fell into a stream. I'm alright.
He's come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. The phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires or...
The important thing is he didn't do anything to you.
Yeah.
But he could have.
Yep. That's why you gotta stick around, man. You gotta just chill, make sure nothing happens.
God. I'm sorry.
Stop
I
before
shouldn't
you
have
what?
left you alone.
Stop before you...
Did you meet the sheriff?
Stop moving. Adam, I'm trying to read the note.
No, I must have missed him. I found the telegrams, though. And believe it or not, the diary I told you about?
Diary?
Nicholas's diary. It'll help me decode them. I just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again. Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work? Why don't you think about me? About our child?
I do think...
Yeah, Adam. You
Then
inconsiderate
do something to keep us safe.
jerk.
And do it fast.
It'll be over soon. I promise.
Yeah, it's gonna be over soon. I don't think you guys are lasting. I mean, if the beginning of this story is anything to go by, this isn't gonna last super long.
Emma's on edge. She needs to calm down. I better
Buddy.
check what the sheriff was up to.
Buddy.
Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Buddy. You said your wife needs to calm down when somebody's been in your home ruffling and rummaging through things. Frequently, you found yourself shackled. Like, what do you mean, dude? What do you mean? She's got to calm down. You got to calm up. Something like that. You got to feel a little bit more nervous than you do right now. Let's go outside. Police officer, hello. How you doing? Open the door. What is in here? Oh, I'm just like crawling in. I'm on my hands and knees. Yeah. Became an infant. Okay, so we got stuff in the glove box. We got all sorts of stuff. Okay. So, police report. Case number RCW 9A 52030 1979, August 28th, 1979. Officer P.T. Anderson. Plaintiff's name, Emma Stevenson. Plaintiff's address, Blackstone, New Hampshire. I think that's New Hampshire. Incident, second-degree burglary. Incident's details. On Tuesday, August 28th at 4:12 p.m., the police station in Windham received a phone call concerning a supposed second-degree burglary on the private property of Blackstone. The caller, who said her name was Emma Stevenson, claimed that while her husband was away, God damn it, I can't speak. Unidentified trespasser entered the property and punctured the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car. Actions taken. I arrived on the spot at 5:03 p.m. Upon preliminary examination, I can confirm that absolute certainty that the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car were indeed punctured with a sharp tool. Footprints left in the mud indicate a man. I will talk to the owner and then examine further. I will try to put down my conclusions in a summary. Additional comments. Damn, these are the events that Nicholas mentioned in his diary. He said didn't make up or embellish anything. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak right now. I'm tripping over my tongue. Additional comments. The house that Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson now lives in has a very eventful history. I can't read. In the 1850s, there was an accident in a nearby mine, and at least a few people went missing in the immediate area. When a body of one of the missing people was found, accusations were made against a certain Jacob Hyde, the mine's co-owner, who happened to live in the very same house. It wasn't until years later that the bodies were found, which is why the area has become shrouded in dark legends. The murderer was never apprehended. Oh shit. Well, that leaves some things open for interpretation. Okay, what's this?
What's this?
Wow, isn't that what I just said?
In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What?
What?
What the fuck? Am I supposed to believe that my family and the Hydes are one and the same? That's fucking absurd.
I think
someone
that's
would have told
right.
me if we had such stories in our family history, wouldn't they? Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the sheriff. He wanted to set me up, mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Fuck, I seriously can't put my finger on this.
Ooh, I like this new plot point. I like this a lot. I'm a huge fan of that. I could be a descendant of the Hydes. Be a Stevenson. It seems familiar, but I can't recall where exactly I have seen this before. You've seen it inside. It's in your fucking house, you dummy. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Incident details. On Saturday, September 11th at night, the sheriff's office in Windham received a notice from the Stop the Cracking of Twigs Hillside Inn janitor Charles Grady concerning a badly wounded man who had arrived at the inn. Upon arrival, the deputy sheriff, the undersigned Daniel Plainview, pronounced the man dead. The victim turned out to be John Norton, who had been missing for 2 weeks. Death was caused by blood loss. The man had been stabbed in the neck with a sharp tool, possibly a knife, which caused arterial injury. He also had multiple cuts and lacerations on his body, as well as burns, some of them partially healed. Well, that might be from Norton trying to run around, shoot fireballs at me, and make me on the fire as Charlie Hyde, but I'm sure this happened before the fact. In the course of the investigation at the scene, it has been established that the man had reached Hillside Inn going along the road through the woods from the estate on the other side of the river that belongs to Jacob Hyde, the owner of both the inn and the mine. However, the suspect was not at home, though there were signs that he had left in a hurry. The real secrets of Blackstone's crime. In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their names to Stevenson. And, to the other side, while searching the Hyde family's estate, the sheriff and the deputy found a hidden room located directly above the office. Inside the dark, there was Jacob's teenage son, Nicholas Hyde, cowering on the floor. They were unable to communicate with him. The boy does not react to any stimuli. Oh my god. So he was really mistreated. Perhaps he has fallen into a stupor as a result of abuse from his father. Young Hyde has been placed in the care of psychiatrists who will decide on his further treatment. The sheriff has issued an arrest warrant for the fugitive Jacob Hyde and the bounty of $500. Stop it with the cracking of twigs in the background.
Secret. A hidden room in our house. I have to check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in. Too bad I didn't know about it before.
That's awesome. I love that. I gotta go in my room. What's up? How's it going? There's the thing that was in the picture.
This is it. I just need to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
Oh, okay. What happens at night will be judged by daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. Part of this text is invisible. How can I read it? You know how to read it. Ooh, there we go. There we go. 1864 AD. So, there's that. 18. Keep turning, baby. Keep turning, baby. Right there. 1864 AD. So, there we go. Very nice. Okay. 17. This is so.
Looks like
I
a set
love
of
the
dates.
puzzles.
Each corresponds to one letter.
Okay, so 1773 is the first one. So 1773. Let's move it to 1773. And it correlates with C. Is that supposed to like click or something? Because before it clicked. No. Stop. There we go. So is it maybe B? No. It's probably G. What if it's like ghost? No, it's not ghost. Okay. So I'm guessing C is the first letter, which is the gold.
If I can find the letters associated with the dates and arrange them into a word, the cipher will be broken.
So maybe that. Okay, so 1773 is B. But I just said there was no B. So was it C on the inside? If that's the case, then it would be D. I hate how finicky this is when you're trying to drag it. Come on. That lines up, but is O one of the options here? No. Okay, well,
If I
1823.
can find the letters associated with the dates and arrange them into a word, the cipher will be broken.
See, I know that, buddy. I don't understand. Like, because this one's flat out. It's just 1864 AD. I set it up on here. The cipher's figured out. But then these 1773 plus C, like, there's nothing in a cipher, because you would think that you'd put the 1773 centered, kind of like how the 1884 was, but you can't manipulate the bottom dials the same way, because when you did the 1864, AD lined up immediately, and when we line up the 1773, I don't know, like, you'd think it's supposed to line up with a C or something. But when you line it up here, it's C and B, but B is not one of the options there. If you line it up all the way over here, it lines up with an O. And an O is not one of the options in this guy right here. At least not for the first spot. What if it's just like George? It's gonna be George. I don't even need to solve this fucking puzzle. Damn it. I got excited. I want to, like, just bring up a middle finger for this statue here. Just like, hey, fuck everything. Maybe 1773 and C on the bottom. It's still, like, an E. But that is an E. Okay. So 1410. 1410 is N. So line 1410 up. I could have gone the other way. Fuck me. 1410 with N makes O. So 1307. And D is an I. Egoist. 1791 in T. Yeah, it's gonna be egoist. Maybe not. M? Shit.
Bingo. That was well thought out, Nicholas.
Okay. Glad that's over. I don't understand, but like for the AD, the A was on the top, the D was on the bottom. So why would you do it in a completely different way than what you were given previously? Why would you do it to where you had the D at, I don't know. That's annoying. Like they changed it just
No, just
out
put
of
the apple in the
nowhere,
right
willy-nilly.
place.
This is easy where I put this. It's right there.
A hidden room in our house. I've got to check that out.
Hey, let's go into this hidden room.
What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
We both saw through the hole in the wall what my father did to that lady. Hunting dangerous game is the most fun. Charles Hyde's still alive. Father... What does that say? Father, Moter, son, death, liars. These forgers, monsters, sadists, he and I make long trips without even moving. Human equal beast. The beast inside. Everyone I meet has two faces. One is human, the other is the face of a beast. God, Nicholas was locked up in a dark room by his father, mentally abused. It's a good thing he wasn't alone. But why did he... wasn't all alone. But why did he never mention the other boy in his diary? Wait, what? Ooh, we're doing some reading here, ladies and gentlemen. December 22nd. That's the beast inside. The second... How is Adam not picking up on this? That there's another boy in the room? He created an imaginary friend that became the beast inside that helped him through these scenarios so far that we've been playing it throughout the game. Okay, December 22nd, 1849. I've apologized so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Dad, why are you hurting me? I kept asking as he was so furious that his face went red. Finally he spat and said, why do you keep hurting us? January 3rd, 1850. Darkness is the worst. I hate it. There is nothing that scares me more. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was wrong I was even born. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's because I did something wrong. It's about me. He just doesn't want me in his life. I'm a nuisance to him. What else could it be? In fact, the fact I took his pencil, the one I write with now, whenever a bit of light comes through the cracks, I really don't know. March 24th, 1850. I've had a dream where I took off my clothes and ran through the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. They were scared of me. They were adults, and yet they were scared. It was just a dream. In fact, I am the one who is scared. I broke a plate, all my dinner wasted. Father thought I was on purpose. I never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking. I can't write anymore. Yikers. May 15th, 1850. I'm not alone here. He's walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. This is definitely the beast inside. He's actually nice to me, not the way I first thought he was. At least I have some company for my trips into the woods. I can't tell my father anything. He would get mad. Today it's the same old story, closet and darkness. But this time he's here with me. I tell him I was good and it wasn't my fault. It was my father and others to blame. The old man locks me up because he's ashamed of me. He'd rather I hadn't been born or I was someone else. At first he doesn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be all right. I tell him it already is, because neither of us will be alone again. Oh, there's more. September 23rd, 1850. I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to listen to my father just because he's bigger and older. I'm smart and I have a lot of ideas. I talk about them when we both sat in the dark. He said it's sick. So what? Maybe I am sick after what the world has done to me. At night, we will go to the woods and hunt for dangerous beasts. Just like the one that was in... Yeah, this is definitely ramping up. October 2nd, 1850. He went to sleep, and I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new horror to the inn. He thinks no one will notice. He saw Whitehead spit a miner in the face. I clenched my fist, dreaming they are beating them both to a pulp. October 7th, 1850. He has no idea what I've planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. As soon as we get out of this fucking closet, we're going to have a ball. I asked the dame in the inn if she would show me... Oh, shut up. God damn it, Charles. She told the old man, plus told me for N. I'm guessing N is his imaginary friend. And now we're both rotting in here. I should have fucking killed her. People like that are just a waste of space. The closet is the worst fucking thing. I wish I could shatter it to goddamn pieces. Well, I know a similar place. In fact, it is quite the same. Cold, dark, and hell-like. It must burn if we want to put an end to our suffering. People are fucking scum. I've said it all along. Dude. Charlie, my dude, you are... Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we've been rooting for the wrong guy this whole time. Charlie's a nut. He's a nutcase. All because of his father, granted, but he's a nutcase.
The man in the mask. Now I know who he is. What the hell is that?
Oh, are there two worlds merging now?
Someone's at the door.
Okay, hello, Russian. Okay. Oh, that was... Okay, yeah. That was a good episode. It's short, because most of it was just me trying to figure out what the hell the cipher was. Again, I'm frustrated with that, just because the first letter... Because when we had it before, when we uncovered the secret, when we looked at the light and the note, and it said AD... And you would assume that that would mean that the first letter that is given on here would correlate with that. But then again, when you have the contextual evidence of looking at the actual cipher and being like, oh, none of those things are lining up, so therefore it must be the bottom number. Of course, I should have figured that out sooner, but when I was trying that before, it wasn't quite lining up either. But that was a little frustrating. But things are ramping up. Finally, in Adam's story, things are getting scary, and I'm loving it. I'm such a big fan. Why do I keep having things in my hand? Why do I keep having pencils and stuff? But yeah, I'm super excited to jump into the shoes of Charles, and kind of, I feel like everything is moving towards the same location. So, with Adam... Like, Charles's story is leading up to Adam's, and as we're going through Adam's story at a much slower pace, they're going to end up meeting in the middle, and I'm super excited for that to actually happen. And I really liked the idea that the Stevensons are related to the Hydes, because I'm guessing Charlie Hyde changed his last name to Stevenson. I don't know how else it would be, unless a descendant of Charlie. It could be any of those things. But super, super excited for what is to come, and I hope you guys are too. And if you are... hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Of course, upon subscribing to the channel, hit that notification bell to stay notified on more content like The Beast Inside or anything else that is coming on the channel. I can't wait. I'm so excited for what's to come. And comment down below letting me know what you're excited for coming up, whether you're just chomping at the bit like I am to uncover more of Charles and Adam's story, get this going down the avenue of fortuitous enlightenment when it comes to this game. Sorry, I don't know. Those were just two words that popped into my head when I was trying to talk about it. But super excited. And yeah, guys, this is The Beast Inside. I'm ZeGamerBoy, and I'll see you in the next video. So, peace out.